welcome back to my vlog. It is currently Sunday night. It is 6:15. I got home from work about 2-ish hours ago. I had a big day at work, a lovely 10-hour shift, and after work I had to get some vegetable oil for my experiment tomorrow, and I need to get some snacks because I'd run out of like snacks that I take to uni or work or stuff. And I came across this blanket. If you know me, you know I love soft, fluffy, cuddly things that I can wrap myself in. I am a winter baby. I'm literally born in winter, but I cannot stand the cold. I do love being rugged up. I think it's so lovely, but it's just everything takes 10 times longer to do. For example, tonight I didn't want to have a shower because I knew the process of having a shower, I'd be freezing going into the shower and then freezing once the warm water's turned off. So just little things like that are not very helpful. So yeah, I'm just gonna like open this on camera, but it's so soft, so lovely. I'm so excited to have one. I have never owned a blanket myself, and I thought it was right about time to do so because, you know, big blanket lover. Stupid not to have a blanket if you're a blanket lover. I am gonna chill out tonight. I think I'm gonna do some lesson prep for tutoring because I have that tomorrow, just so that I can focus on my assignments tomorrow. My goal is to have both my assignments done and dusted for tomorrow, which is definitely doable. If not, at least one of them done. So that's the goal. I thought I'd start this vlog off here today. My plans for the week, don't have anything crazy. I've got 3 shifts this week, and then I've also got my tutoring thing tomorrow, so that's good. We're getting back on the work grind, so I'm very happy that money's being earned. I am gonna cozy up now. My blankie, oh, that's a good size. Oh, that's such a good size. And watch some sunset selling or some YouTube, whatever's ticking my boxes. And I'm gonna have a early night, continue reading Crazy Rich Asians. I love the movie, but I think I'm loving the book as well because it just goes into depth with so many different things. Oh, this blanket is so warm. It goes into depth with so many different things. I'm really loving the book. So but yeah, I just thought I'd open this vlog up. There's not much happening this week, as I said. There's literally nothing like crazy. Good morning. It absolutely looks like I haven't moved anywhere, but I have moved, and I just realized I've just propped you up under my folder that I need. It is currently 9:30 on the dot for once. I'm actually filming on the dot. Wow, pretty good. And I'm starting my day off by getting my tutoring prep ready for my little kiddos. I am just going over what we did because the last time I was with them was literally the beginning of April, so a month ago. Because obviously we had, when I started with them, we were close to the school holidays, and then obviously the company shut down over the school holidays, and then it's taken about 2 weeks to get this back up and running with my students. I don't even know if I mentioned. If I didn't, just a quick rundown. Besides my tutoring company shutting down, the 2 little kiddos I was tutoring, they were siblings, so but the mum really loved me working with them and wanted me to continue with them, and obviously because they're not a part of their company or another company and I'm not, I can do that because usually you are not allowed to, while like for example working with the company, you can't have, you know, clients on the side, or if you're a tutor, you can't, a private tutor, you can't, you know, be with a company. So yeah, that's this morning's plans, and then I'm gonna get on to my assignments. I was meant to work this morning and I didn't get a thing on my work jam that it had updated. And where I get my rosters, it usually, if someone adds a shift to my roster, it tells me that it's been updated. It didn't tell me it had been updated. It was on my app and also online, so it was very odd. But my supervisor that was on this morning said I wasn't on the sheet, so not to worry. So I don't know what was happening there, but that was my little kerfuffle for this morning. But yeah, I've got that all ready to go. I've got all my ingredients and stuff for my experiment. I've just got to look through and see how I'm going to do that. But I'm going to stop talking now and get this done. So it's about 9 o'clock now and I got my period. I'm gonna not apologize for it because it's my channel and that's part of my life. I'm a female, it's gonna happen, so welcome. When I was doing tutoring went really well, by the way. I was sitting there and I've had cramps the whole day. It usually comes today or tomorrow, a Monday or Tuesday, depending on how it's feeling. But today it felt like coming today. So I was cramping all day, fair enough, whatever. Nothing was there. And then I was tutoring and I was like, oh, my cramping's picking up. And then I could just like feel it And I was like, oh, you girls understand. And so I was like, oh, great. So I ended up staying back a little bit more to talk to the mum about like what they want to do with the kids, setting up stuff basically, because obviously I'm no longer with the company. It's me as a private tutor. So we're just sorting that all out. Anyway, then I'm driving home and I'm like, oh my goodness, like if this goes on my seat, I'm going to cry. Thankfully, it did not. Had a shower, cleaned myself up, and we're all good. Didn't even go on my pants, which is just a blessing. And then I had some dinner and I've just been sitting here chilling. I did a little bit more uni work, but I did one lecture, which was my history lecture, because I wanted to get it done. I didn't want to leave it till tomorrow, because tomorrow I just want to smash out the rest of my assignments. But I'm gonna head up and read now. I'm cramping quite a bit, so I'm in a little bit of pain. And not a little, I am in a bit of pain, like not little, a pain. So I'm gonna head upstairs and hopefully sleep it off. I was just looking through my journal. I have this journal, I started it literally a year ago, and it's just a brain dump really, quite literally. Sometimes I write how I'm feeling that day, or like an update on my life, or a summary. Like when I was still in high school, I would write my term results, and I wrote out my HSC results and reflected on it. I wrote during the HSC, I think at some points. I wrote all the way through the lockdown. I talked about my grief, a lot of just different things. Like tonight I did a brain dump of things that are in my head that I just wanted to write down and get out of my brain. And yeah, the other day I wrote all about the car. I wrote all about Delilah. If you don't know who Delilah is, it is my car, my little baby. Absolutely adore her. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, that is the previous video if you want to go check it out and see my new car. But yeah, so I have to say I've come a long way just reading through this journal tonight and reflecting. But yeah, I'm very proud of myself, and this journal's turning yellow. Kind of like the yellow. But uni tomorrow, I've got 2 classes, so I'm finishing uni about 2 o'clock. No, 1 o'clock. Then I'll be home and get stuff done basically for the rest of the night. So I am all good to go to work on Wednesday.
Don't feel anxious, don't feel shame. If there's a question, it can't wait another day. Don't feel like it's all in vain.
Good afternoon guys, it is currently 4 o'clock. I'm sitting here working on my eDoc assignment. I am going through and completely changing it around. Like I'm so over it at this point, like so over it. Like I hate this assignment. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I've chosen articles that have made it difficult to write about the question, or I'm just like beyond it. But I'm just sitting here trying to finish it today so that I can upload it. I really don't care anymore. I'm also on my second day of period and I am absolutely exhausted. I'm tired, I'm cramping, and I don't want to do any of this stuff. And my internet keeps going in and out, which is just so infuriating because I'm scared to death that I'm going to lose my work and I cannot rewrite this for a 3rd time. It's already annoying me that I have to write it for a 2nd time, but it's also, I'm glad I am doing it because it's going to make a lot more sense. And actually when I go to edit it this time, the word count's going to be less already because I'm synthesizing everything, which is pretty good. Yeah, today was alright. I left my second uni class early because my cramps were just so bad and I couldn't concentrate, and it's just my intro class, so it doesn't really matter. And she was fine, so that was fine, so it was all good. Still got my attendance marked and everything like that, and I stayed for about half an hour. We were just doing like group activity things, so I wasn't like missing out on much. And then I came home, I made myself some lunch, chilled out for a little bit, and then I started work. I'm gonna try and just smash this out today, this assignment out today, and I think I will leave my science on for tomorrow so that I'm in a better mood doing that. And then I'm going to do my lectures instead because that's not going to take as much brain power as the assignments are. So I started with the assignment I'm not liking the most. I'm going to get that out of the way and then move on to the other one. So fingers crossed we get this done. I thought I'd just come on and say hello. And I also started recording because my Word document wasn't saving, and I didn't want to do any more until it saved, but it's just saved. So I literally sit here and wonder how I did my HSC 3 of my exams, like 2 of my exams on my period. Like, how the hell did I do that? I can hardly do this 450 word response thing. I must have been like adrenaline junkie at that point. Somehow I did it, and it is literally spot on the 10% extra. Like, it's 450 words, but it's 495 with the 10% over. I'm spot on. I'm gonna have a shower now, have some dinner, take a little bit of a break, and then I think I'm gonna actually just get the rest of this other assignment done. Now that the 450 words are done, I am going to go over the source and then get my referencing done. Yeah, tomorrow I have work from 1 to 6. So I've got uni 9 to 10, but then I'll come home, do some work, leave for uni, work at 12:30, have work, and then come home. And then, yeah, have my day off on Thursday. It's me timing my science project, don't mind me. You are not gonna believe this. It is currently 9:24, and at 9 o'clock tonight, I uploaded both assignments. Not at the same time. I uploaded one assignment at about like 8 o'clock, and then took another hour to just finalize and upload my video because it was like obviously a bigger file. So as you guys know, Thursday is like my day off, my day of no uni, I wouldn't say no uni because I do sometimes get uni done, but it's basically my no work day. And so I am going to get my flu vaccination tomorrow in the morning. I'm also dropping Nan off for her eye appointment and then taking her home. And then Jack and I are going to head to the Apple store because I'm getting him a very, very early birthday present. His birthday's not until September. I did not explain this very well. Basically, what happened with Jack's AirPods, he left the case on the train and not the AirPods. He still had both AirPods, which was great. So he bought like a cheap case off eBay to be able to use the AirPods still. Then I believe I can't remember, one of the AirPods, something happened to it, and then the other one left the last AirPod on the desk, and obviously it's rolled off the desk, and Leo, his dog, chewed it, which is very unusual for the dog to do that. So clearly he wanted attention. And then he did have cord headphones, but Leo, yet again the other day, literally the day before we went down to the Apple store, that's why we chose to go down to the Apple store, he decided to chew those up too. So clearly with the amount of rain we've been having, obviously dogs haven't been able to be walked, and Leo's really feeling that right now. So that was why we think it happened. Yeah, that's basically about it. I finished editing this week's video, and I seem to always finish editing the week's video on a Friday, or if not, I upload it on Friday, either one. So I don't have to worry about that either because I'll do that on Friday. And so really all I need to do now is probably my PE lecture, only because I have my PE class on Friday, and even though it's like a practical class, he still sometimes draws on different things from the lecture. I'm just going to go through it so that that's done, and the only lecture I have to catch up on for this week is science, and I can do that on Friday afternoon because I only have my PE class. Then I'm catching up with my group for PE to do our PE assignment, and then I can just come home and do my science lecture and then call it a week. Good morning everyone. I am in a bit of a state of shambles this morning. I have a pimple on my forehead which I did not realize, and I'm wearing blue on blue. It's not a big deal, but I just was not expecting it and I wasn't prepared to wear it. But I don't have my black tights on me, they're in the wash. So this is what we're going with. It's still raining, it's been raining all week, and I forgot my umbrella because I have one in my uni bag and then I put one in the car, and for some reason I picked up that umbrella in the car and put it in my uni bag. So currently at home are 2 umbrellas in my bag, so I've got to like run-ish to the undercover area, so that's gonna be fun. Yesterday, I got 2 job interviews. I applied to do some before and after school care work, and one of the companies does multiple centres and one other company just does a specific one. I applied to 3 different ones and 2 of them got back to me. So after class today, I have a Zoom meeting with one of them, or a Zoom interview, and then the other one's on Monday. So we'll see how we go. I think, fingers crossed, if I get offered this one today or something happens with this one, I will probably take this one just because it offers vacation skincare as well, which means I don't have an umbrella. I'm so mad that in the school holidays, when they don't have before and after school care, they obviously have vacation care, which probably a lot of you will know because you're from Australia. So yeah, hopefully that turns out. But I'm gonna go and head into class now because I don't think this rain is gonna lighten up anytime soon, which is very sucky for myself because I'm gonna get drenched on the way there. But you know, that's what happens when you forget an umbrella. I'm not happy about it. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on and let you guys know because I didn't actually fill you guys in on what had been happening. My interview is like in 6 minutes and I'm like, I was fine. I was cool, I was chill. I think I still am cool and chill, but I'm a little bit nervous, just a little bit, but like good nerves, you know, like you gotta be a little bit nervous. I'd be concerned if I was fully confident going into this because I don't know what they're gonna ask me. I don't know what they wanted me to bring because in the email it tells me to send through like resume and stuff before the interview, but the man who set up my interview said not to worry about that part of the email. I literally finished my uni class, came home, put some makeup on so I don't look like a drained rat, and put on a black jumper, you know, because I don't know what to wear. It's not like a fancy interview. It's a Zoom meeting, so that. But I am in a blanket. Hopefully I don't have to move at any point. And I will double check you cannot see my blanket when I'm sitting up. I'm really nervous, a little bit nervous. We'll be fine. My forehead's gonna get cut off. I am so happy. I literally was doing the interview, it went really well. There was another girl on there with me for another position. The person that was interviewing us, she is the manager for Queensland and New South Wales centres sort of thing. The other girl was looking to apply for a job in Sydney, so it was 2 different ones, but because we were obviously going to be asked the same questions, they just put us in the same room, same Zoom meeting. And it went super duper well. She was very happy with how I was answering questions, very impressed, and she literally offered us both our jobs that we've applied for on the spot. She said we usually don't do this, we usually wait till after the interview if we want to offer, but she just said we're gonna do it now, which I'm super happy for and super grateful for. I think it's so relieving coming out of the interview and going into the weekend knowing I have a job and not having to wait till like Monday to figure it out. So yeah, right now I'm just waiting for HR to come back to me and give me like my contract stuff and all that. I'm not on a contract currently, I'm on a casual pay, but there's potential to go onto a contract, she said, just to give me set hours. But yeah, for now I'm doing afternoons. I don't know what days or anything like that, but I'm super duper excited and super happy about it. It's another step into the doorway of where I want to go and be with kids and becoming a teacher, and I think that's a very important part of becoming a teacher, is the ability to engage with kids and get more experience, not just through placement. So yeah, and then I went and did early voting just to get that out of the way. So I am now home. I did a history quiz. I am uploading currently my video about me buying a car, which you would have seen in the previous vlog. So this is the vlog you're currently watching. And yeah, that's literally all. I'm going to end this vlog off here because I think it is long enough. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit of a down step in comparison to my previous 2 videos, which were really fun and really exciting, but hopefully you guys can get some more exciting videos. But hopefully these vlogs that aren't as jam-packed are still as entertaining as everything else. If you guys could let me know in the comments below when they do open up. For some reason my videos, when I upload them, even though I allow comments, they disable my comments. So I've got to remember to do that every time I upload a video. But if you guys could let me know any videos you'd like to see, just so I can gauge an idea of what to film, I would really appreciate that. I love filming my own content, but I also love filming stuff that people will want to watch. And I know a lot of you guys do enjoy, just from looking at the views, a lot of you guys do enjoy my book videos, and so I would really appreciate if I could get some feedback. Yeah, that's all for now. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.